Welcome back to another edition of Yesterday in Sports, Weekend Recap Edition. Let's take a look back at the scores and stories from this past weekend. The final two NBA playing games were played on Friday night, and we solidified the NBA playoff field. In the East, the Jimmy Butlerless Heat blew out the Bulls to once again match up with the Boston Celtics in what should be an exciting first-round matchup. In the West, the Pelicans secured the 8th seed after pulling away in the fourth quarter over the Kings. The Pelicans will face the Thunder as they hope to get Zion back. All NBA first-round action tipped off after the weekend as well, and we'll monitor. We had a giant boxing matchup in New York City on Saturday night. Ryan Garcia took home the majority decision over the number one boxer at the 140 weight class, Devin Haney. There was tons of talk about whether Garcia was taking the fight serious leading into Saturday, as Garcia even purposely missed weight by 3 pounds and had to pay Haney $1.5 million for it. Haney entered as a giant favorite at minus 900, but that did not matter as Garcia's left hand proved to be way too much. Garcia knocked Haney down 3 times in the fight, and it was the first time Haney's ever been knocked down in his professional career. Garcia dominated the last few rounds of the fight to take home the decision. It was a huge monumental upset in the boxing world. The World Anti-Doping Agency announced that 23 Chinese swimmers had tested positive for a banned drug just 3 months before the Summer Olympics in Tokyo. Multiple reports said that the swimmers tested positive for TMZ. The positive test actually stemmed from the 2021, right before the Olympics during COVID, before it got delayed. And China says that these swimmers were exposed to TMZ through a contamination of a heart drug. And it now seems that all these swimmers are going to be fine to compete still, which kind of feels like a slap in the face with the clean athletes out there competing in the Olympics. And lastly, NCAA basketball transfer portal commitments from some big names came in numbers over the weekend. Yale forward Danny Wolf has committed to Michigan. Former Indiana State star Robbie Avila has finally announced his commitment to follow his head coach to St. Louis. Stanford transfer Cannon Carlisle has committed to Indiana as the Hoosiers continue to build through the portal. Florida Atlantic star Elijah Martin will be playing for Florida Gators next season. Northern Colorado star St. Thomas has committed to USC and Coach Muss. Duke transfer and star guard Jamie Rhodes committed to Baylor, and that's a huge pickup for the Bears next season. New Kentucky coach Mark Pope got his first commitment from former Drexel big man and 3-time CAA Defensive Player of the Year Amari Williams, plus a ton of other notable names made moves to new teams over the weekend. Well, that's all the news and stories from this weekend. See you guys next time.